What's up, everybody? Zero Ice here, bringing you a little Alan Wake. Gonna do a little pre-game completion review. I'm just finished my third episode. Before I did this one, this is the very beginning of episode 1, right before the first major checkpoint. So, if you want to finish watching this review, probably won't take all that time. But if you want to stay and watch all of it, it's about 10 minutes. So, controls. Pretty similar to a lot of first, third person-ish shooters. You know, right trigger's your fire, X is your reload, A is your jump, things of that nature. B is use, right bumper throws, left bumper is your run / dodge, and left trigger is your focus flashlight. That's very important. Oh, and Y is your reload your flashlight's batteries. So, I mean, and then your thumbsticks are your cameras and your movement. That's not really different from any other, from most games, which is nice. It's easy to get into. I think my sensitivity defaulted to max. I don't remember changing it, but it was early ass o'clock in the morning, so I might have been slightly delusional. But it does have quick twitches, so when you're aiming, or speaking of aiming, there's no reticule. It's pretty much wherever your flashlight is, that's where you're aiming at. And I have noticed that the revolver does slightly stray from the center of your flashlight. So if you're trying to hit somebody from farther off, you actually do have to use the focus flashlight to hit them effectively in the head. And headshots do more than headshots do more damage than body shots. I've tested that out a couple of times on some bigger enemies, and it definitely is noticeable. So go for the headshots when you can. Speaking of enemies and the gameplay and everything, this game is pretty freaky. I would highly recommend playing it in the setting that I think Remedy intended, which is with the surround sound with no lights on. Just have sound and complete darkness and just this game. I say that for two reasons. One, because this game is thoroughly fucking freaky at times and pretty creepy, and I've actually jumped 2 or 3 times turning around a corner, turning around or whatever, and being scared shitless because of an enemy. And the second reason is this game is dark as fuck at night when you actually have to fight enemies and stuff. And if there's any kind of glare on your screen, it sucks. Either you can miss items, you won't see enemies and they'll hit you, or you fall off a cliff into the water, which I've done once actually already. The water's an instant death in this game. Achievement wise, there's a lot of them. Survive this, beat the episode. There's a couple of make it from point A to B a certain amount of time, or without dying, or without being hit. There's a lot of collectible achievements. There's a fuck ton of collectibles in the game. You can collect coffee thermoses, book pages, look at signs, meet people, listen to the radio, watch TV shows. It's a lot of stuff. There's also achievements for killing 100 people or 100 enemies with the revolver, 50 with the shotgun and the hunting rifle, so many with a flare gun and flashbangs, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. So the achievements aren't that bad. I'd say out of 1 through 5, I'd probably give it a 3-ish. It'd probably take you a couple of playthroughs. Oh, it's going to take you at least 2, because one of the achievements is to beat it on Nightmare difficulty, which you don't unlock right away. So I'd probably give it a 2 or 3, and you'd probably have to replay it, I'm guessing 2 to 3 times, if you don't miss anything on the 3rd time. But other than that, this game is fun. Lots of fun. Really creepy at times. And yeah, I would recommend this game 100% to anybody who was questioning it. I would say go buy it if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, go sell some blood or semen so that you can afford it, because you need to play this game. It's anticipated for a reason, and it lives up to it, in my opinion. So go buy it. I'm gonna keep playing it. I have to choose between this and Red Dead Redemption, and they're both supposed to be really good, so it's gonna suck. I have to switch between the two. But I was gonna do some walkthroughs for this game, but this game is so intricate between gameplay and cinematic and things of that nature that it's really hard. Like, I recorded this whole first episode, and 2 of the 5 parts were nothing but just cinematics and you walking around and stuff, because this is your intro episode, and it just wasn't very exciting. So I decided not to do that. If you really want to see it, if I get enough, posts and comments and stuff about actually doing it, I may do one. But since I don't know where everything is at yet, and like I said, it's not terribly the most exciting thing to watch. It's definitely a play game, not a watch game. So if you want it, I'll give it to you. If not, then it just makes it a little easier on me. But stop watching this. Go play this game.
Your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The Hitchhiker has been taken over by the Dark Presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you. This is it, Witch! Just like I can keep this up forever!